Do you think you're the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest?
Suguru Geto's words are not just a question. They are a curse, a mirror held before Gojo's soul. A question of essence, of destiny, of the very foundation of identity. What defines us? Our choices? Our name? Or our power? If Gojo had been born ordinary, would he still be Satoru Gojo? Or is his entire being swallowed by the fact that he is the strongest? The tragedy begins here, for the world no longer sees a man. It sees only the title, the strongest. His laughter, his joy, his humanity, erased by the crown of power he cannot remove. This is not only Gojo's story, it is the story of every person who has ever been reduced to a single trait. The genius child who is no longer seen as human, but as a machine of achievement. The leader who is no longer allowed to be vulnerable, but only strong. The parent who must always sacrifice until their name is replaced with duty itself. Identity becomes consumed by role. Humanity is lost to expectation. Gojo's curse is not that he is strong. His curse is that even his closest friend wonders whether he exists beyond his strength, whether Satoru remains or whether only the strongest survives.
Strength is freedom, but absolute strength is exile. Gojo walks alone, admired by his students, respected by his allies, feared by his enemies, but never truly understood. Power has built invisible walls around him, walls higher than mountains, walls that keep others safe, and him isolated. Nietzsche wrote, "He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary." But at the highest peak, laughter echoes back, hollow, unanswered. What is laughter without someone to share it with? Gojo plays the role of the carefree teacher. He jokes, he smiles, he mocks the seriousness of others. But his humor is not freedom. It is disguise. It is the laughter of a man whose prison has no locks, no chains, but infinite walls. Power isolates. Think of the athlete who dominates every field but finds no rival worthy of challenge. Think of the leader who carries nations but has no friend who can understand the weight of their choices. Think of the artist whose vision stretches beyond the comprehension of their time and dies alone, misunderstood. This is Gojo's life. His infinity makes him untouchable on the battlefield and untouchable in life. He can protect everyone, but who will protect him? He can carry the world, but who will carry him? The prison of power is not made of steel. It is made of distance. And the strongest man is also the most distant. Gojo's technique is infinity. To others, it is the ultimate shield. To him, it is the embodiment of solitude. Infinity is not just the barrier that keeps enemies away. It is the metaphor of his existence. Always near, but never touched. Always present, but never reached. Always admired, but never embraced. Imagine living like this, surrounded by people yet worlds apart. Loved, but never truly known. Admired, but never understood. Infinity protects his body, but it isolates his soul. Kierkegaard called despair the sickness of infinity, endless possibility that overwhelms the finite self. For Gojo, infinity is despair, not because it is dangerous, but because it is eternal separation, a wall that no one can cross. Think of infinity in human terms. The perfection that others admire often isolates those who carry it. The perfect student, the perfect leader, the perfect child. Perfection is not connection, it is exile. For who can touch perfection without feeling small? Who can reach infinity without being broken by it? Gojo lives in this paradox. Infinity makes him godlike. Infinity makes him less than human. His greatest strength is also his deepest wound.
But isolation is not his only curse. The strongest does not live only in distance. The strongest lives in chains. Because power is responsibility, and responsibility can be heavier than loneliness. Gojo cannot fall. He cannot doubt. He cannot retreat. If he hesitates, the world collapses. If he loses, countless lives are lost with him. His strength is not only his own, it belongs to everyone who depends on him. He is not just a man, he is a shield. He is a wall. He is the final defense. Schopenhauer said, "Life is suffering, and compassion is its only redemption." For Gojo, compassion means carrying the unbearable weight that others cannot. He fights because no one else can. His strength removes his freedom. Others may run, others may hide, others may rest. Gojo cannot. And this is the deepest curse, the illusion of freedom. To the world it looks free, but in truth, his strength has chained him more tightly than any prison. He is not allowed to live as Satoru. He is condemned to live as the strongest. Every battle he wins is another chain on his soul. Every victory reinforces the prison. Every success deepens the curse. So what does it mean, truly, to be the strongest? To the world, it looks like glory. To Gojo, it feels like exile. To others, it looks like laughter. To him, it hides despair. To the weak, it looks like freedom. To him, it feels like chains. Geto's question lingers like a ghost. Are you the strongest because you are Satoru Gojo, or are you Satoru Gojo because you are the strongest? Perhaps there is no answer. Perhaps Satoru was devoured by the title long ago. Perhaps what remains is not man, not teacher, not friend, but only the strongest. This is the paradox of greatness. To rise above all is to stand alone. To protect everyone is to lose yourself. To be infinite is to be untouchable. To be the strongest is to be cursed. And so I ask you, would you accept this fate? Would you embrace power knowing it would exile you from those you love? Would you wear the crown knowing it would erase your name? Would you trade your humanity for strength? That is the curse of being the strongest. A prison disguised as power. A crown carved from solitude. A smile that hides despair. And now I leave the reflection to you. If these words stirred something in your soul, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you wish to continue exploring these shadows, like this video, subscribe to Philothoughts, and return again as we descend deeper into the darkness of strength, loneliness, and the human condition.